Imagine, if you will, it is 3 a.m. and you are asleep in your bedroom on the second floor of your residence. All of a sudden, your smoke alarm starts beeping. You open the door, and thick black smoke hits you in the face. Your eyes start to water, your nose starts to run, and your throat starts to burn, causing you to cough uncontrollably. You close the door, you grab your cell phone, and you dial 911. A dispatcher answers your call and asks, "What is your emergency?" You tell her that you believe that your house is on fire, and you are unable to leave due to the smoke that is in the hallway. You immediately, your local fire department is dispatched to your residence. Hello everybody, my name is Larry Ostertag, and I am a captain here at the Crestwood Fire Department. I have been in the fire service now for 27 years, and have been employed by the city of Crestwood since 2001. Today I'm going to talk to you about the SCBA, the self-contained breathing apparatus. We will start out with a brief history of the SCBA and fire service. We will go over what the components are that make up an SCBA. I will give you a demonstration on what a firefighter sounds like with a face mask on, and highlight some of the new technology developed to help firefighters communicate while wearing the SCBA. Firehouse folklore tells us tales of the early days of firefighting, when firefighters would grow long beards. They would then soak them in water and place them in their mouths to filter out the smoke while fighting fires. History also writes that SCBAs were developed in the year 1863. They were used in both world wars by the military, by servicemen on ships, and by pilots flying at high altitudes. But they were not used by residential firefighters until the 1970s. Today, SCBAs are considered standard life safety equipment, and all firefighters are required to wear them while in high hazard areas. So right now I'd like to show you what components make up an SCBA. I turn the unit around, and the first thing you notice is the tank. This is a compressed air tank. It is not a compressed oxygen tank. This is compressed atmospheric air that we would normally breathe like right now. If it was compressed oxygen, that's the last thing that a firefighter wants to take into a fire with heat and flames to feed a fire with oxygen. So that's why this is compressed atmospheric air. And it gives us about 30 to 45 minutes worth of work time. The tank is attached to a back plate, a harness back plate. Next we have 2 shoulder straps. You will notice here, this is the command module. There is a digital and analog display. This is also the pass device for this unit. A pass device is used by the firefighter whenever he's in an emergency. He presses this button right here, and it sends it back into alarm. Also, if a firefighter is knocked unconscious and doesn't move for 30 seconds, it will automatically go into alarm. So if you ever see firefighters on the scene of a fire and they're shaking their booty and they're moving around, the reason why they are doing that is that so their pass device does not go off. Lastly, we have our face-mounted regulator. The oxygen, or the air from the tank, goes into the face-mounted regulator, into the face mask. Right now, I'm going to put on the face mask, and I'm going to demonstrate what a firefighter sounds like without any voice amplification. I am going to say, "This is the Crestwood Fire Department. Is there anybody in here?" Just like I would if I was searching your house looking for you.
Crestwood Fire Department, is there anybody in here? Crestwood Fire Department, is there anybody in here?
So as you can see, my voice was pretty muffled in that mask. Next, I'm going to show you the newest generation, the newest SCBAs that we have on. And what these SCBAs offer is a voice amplifier, which is right here on this strap. So I am going to have to turn the unit on. It will make some noise. I will also put the face mask on, so you will hear what I sound like with the voice amplifier.
Crestwood Crestwood Fire Department. Is there anybody in here? Crestwood Fire Department, is there anybody in this room?
So as you can see, there's a big difference. The voice amplifier helps out tremendously. Finally, I want to talk about the importance of firefighter communication while wearing the SCBA. In a 2003 article in the Fire Engineering magazine written by author Scott Baltic, he writes that effective and reliable fireground communication is essential for firefighter safety. Lack of it can kill firefighters and has done so at numerous incidents. As you can see by my demonstration, technology has improved how firefighters communicate while wearing their SCBAs. In a 2015 article written for the Fire Apparatus and Emergency Equipment magazine, author Alan Petrullo wrote that technology has allowed for self-contained breathing apparatus makers to build a number of important elements into their face pieces that give firefighters the instant ability to make decisions based on the data that they receive. We as a fire department train constantly with our SCBAs. We also train with our radios and how they interact with the voice amplifiers in all different situations to ensure that the lines of communication stay open and are always clear. I hope that you have learned a little bit more about the SCBAs and the challenges faced by firefighters while working in hazardous conditions, and I hope that I showcased some of the newest technologies and advances in SCBA design that make our job just a little bit easier and help with firefighter communications. The SCBA is an essential piece of firefighting equipment that will save lives. While en route to the scene of your house fire, the firefighters have been informed by dispatch that you were trapped inside the house. They put on their SCBAs while responding on the fire truck. After they arrive at your home, they knock down your front door and they begin to make your way to your bedroom. The firefighters find you and order a ladder to the window so that you can safely exit the house without being exposed to the smoke that they had to just crawl through to find you. The firefighters will radio dispatch and let them know that you were found. Next, the firefighters will give instructions on how to exit the room safely through the window. The firefighters will assist you down the ladder, and you will now be out of the house safe and alive. If it wasn't for trained firefighters and their SCBAs, this story may have had a different ending. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.